Hi. Hello there, nobody. Wow. Good job. Oh. Huh. Well, everything. What I'm going to do is die. You know what? Stop it. I don't know what this is. It literally says right there, Chapter 4, Assessment Question 2. Did I finish that question or no? Okay, wow. Draw borders. It's so fun to draw borders. You know what? Screw this. I just want to make my life easier. And the easiest thing to do here is to have all outside borders and just do this. Oh, I messed up. Yes. Okay. That was funny. No. Alright, well, we'll just do right and bottom border. So, for that one, why does this one have borders? Okay. We're just going to make my life easier by just going down on the over here and doing the next question. What I'm going to be doing today is dying in a hole. Actually, I'm going to be studying for the test that was supposed to be on Monday, but then the professor got sick, so therefore we didn't have to go to class on Monday. So he postponed the test to Friday, and he also was not able to reserve a computer lab, so we get to do it at whatever computer we want, which means I don't even have to go to school on Friday. Yay! Which is tomorrow. But I do have to take a test at about 11 o'clock in the morning, which I feel like I was very poorly prepared for that test, so I got pretty lucky in that he postponed it. So I'm going to try to prepare more for that test right now to make sure I get a decent grade on the test. That was fun. So anyways, what I'm going to be doing is dying a hole. That is not even... We're going to do Chapter 4 Assessment. Again, even though I already did it. I don't know if I need to study this thing. I'm just going to study these assessments by redoing all the questions again. So, what I'm going to be doing is stopping. I don't know if I need Excel for this. I don't know if I really need Excel. Well, it'll be kind of like the replacement for a calculator, so I guess we will do stuff. So when it says review assignment, yeah, we will just do every question again, just anew and completely act as if I've never done it before. I wish it would delete all the answers so I can just... I don't even know what my actual exam is going to look like. It might look like this, actually. It might look like this, kind of. This is annoying. The way they have this set up, you can't redo the question. Like, let me delete all the answers and do it again. Come on, man. Can't I redo the thing? Like, delete all my answers and let me redo it. Man, this sucks. Huh. Oh, I'm gonna have to rethink how I do this because okay, here's what I'll do. I'll do the question, but I'll completely ignore all this stuff down here. And then I'll look at this and see if it looks the same or similar to it. Sniffed. Okay, so what we will do is stuff. We will do this. Prepare an income statement using the multiple step form. This feels like a waste of time. I feel like I already know how to do this. Oh, yeah. This feels like a waste. We just need to look at all this stuff here. Like, I need to focus on things that are actually hard. Okay, so it will be sales revenue sales revenue minus cost of goods sold. There doesn't seem to be any sales discounts or allowances. So it's just sales revenue minus cost of goods sold equals gross profit. Then you calculate operating expenses, which includes selling expenses, which are listed, and it also includes administrative expenses. And that gives you your total operating expenses. Then you have other expense. Other revenue is rent revenue. And other expense is interest expense. That gives you income before taxes, and then you have income tax, and that gives you net income. So am I missing anything? Doesn't look like I'm missing anything here. So we'll look at this answer. Sales revenue. My God, this is the most annoying thing ever. Sales revenue, cost of goods sold equals gross profit. Operating expenses, selling expenses, all three. Now, this was a weird thing because I think I was having trouble with this originally because I didn't know what to name the accounts. So basically we have delivery expense, sales commissions, and depreciation of sales equipment. Delivery expense, sales commission, and then depreciation. I wasn't sure what to put. And it turns out depreciation expense was there correct. That seems very obvious. Depreciation expense, whatever. And then total selling expenses. Now, administrative expenses. We have officers' salaries, and we have depreciation. So we have salaries and wages expense. Like, the account names are the thing that are kind of weird. Hopefully the test is kind of similar to this, and it gives you a list of accounts to work with. But salaries and wages expense, depreciation expense. This one I was confused because it was like you're putting depreciation for both of them and not specifying what is being depreciated. But anyways, salaries and wages, depreciation, total, and then you subtract and get income from operations, other revenues and gains, rent revenue, other expenses and losses, interest expense, income before income tax expense, net income. Now, earnings per share, all you have to do is net income divided by the number of shares. And there you go. So that's pretty simple. I don't need to actually work through that problem. B, now the single step form. Okay, so single step form, you do sales revenue, you do revenues, sales revenue, and rent revenue is total revenues. Then you have expenses, cost of goods sold, and then all the other expenses that were listed, plus interest expense equals total expenses, and then you get your net income, and then so it's so easy. Revenues, sales revenue, rent revenue, total revenues, expenses, cost of goods sold, selling expenses, administrative expenses. So they didn't really specify specific expenses for that one. Weird. Selling expense, administrative expenses, interest expense, total expenses, income before income tax, and then income tax expense, net income, earnings per share. So that's very straightforward. 2. Stop. So now we have to compute earnings per share. Okay, so this was a confusing one, and I did that already. I studied that because that was one of the few questions I wanted to actually study, but maybe I should do it again just to be sure. We're going to do this one. We're going to do the entirety of Chapter 4, Question 2 again. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on a separate sheet so that I can't look at this other one. I don't know what that does. What does that button do? So stop being laggy, dang it. This seems a little excessive, but that was the one thing I was having trouble with, so we must compute. Of course it has the answers, thanks a lot. We must compute the earnings per share. There's income, earnings per share, income from continuing operations, discontinued operations, net income / loss. So, and the discontinued operations, that's a negative. I don't know why they count it as correct. Maybe just because it doesn't. But anyways, it should be, in parentheses because it's a negative. It's a loss. Look at this. Dude. Wait, where'd they get these numbers? They really didn't do very many calculations at all. Okay, let me just do it myself again. The annoying thing is I have to keep clicking back and forth in between Excel and this thing. That is the problem with not having dual monitors. Now, all I have to do is buy a monitor, but I don't know how much that costs. And is it really worth it to carry a monitor around with me? I mean, especially considering I bring this computer to my mom's house all the time. Like right now, I'm at my mom's house. I work on my computer at my mom's house, my dad's house, and at school. So do I really need to have a dual monitor? But anyways. We are going to calculate earnings per share. So, in order to calculate it for income from continuing operations, you will have this income from continuing operations. Then you will subtract taxes to get income from continuing continuing operations. Before taxes. So that would be 24453. Now this is why our professor wanted us to use dual monitors. 24453 100. Tax rate .35 tax equals this times this. Hey, so income from continuing operations equals this minus this. Save. Common shares outstanding. Uh, 4062 980. EPS so this is going to be equal net income divided by this, and there you go. So then we have you sniffy. Now we will do hate myself. Discontinued operations, loss before taxes. Discontinued operations. Now, do I put that as a negative number? What will be more convenient to me? 3,319,800. Tax will be equal to this times this. Discontinued operations loss equals this minus this, and then EPS discontinued operations equals. Oh, I totally screwed up. Hold on. I forgot. Delete. I messed this one up. That's one. How do you restore this to a normal color? What? Oh, man. How do you fix this? This is a waste. Okay, there we go. So preferred dividends is... Oh wait, is it preferred stock or preferred dividends? I forgot. Oh boy, this is where I have to look something up here. I would have been totally screwed if I didn't know this for the test. Preferred dividends. Is it the number of dividends? It literally doesn't even say in the equation. What the heck? See, look, I screwed myself. Okay, it says subtract $1 million, blah, blah, blah. So, what the? What? It's, what? Whoa, wait a minute. This is insane. Wait, how did I get this right originally? I didn't even realize what they did. They multiplied this amount by 10%. Because... What the heck? Are you kidding me? My brain is not comprehending why on earth they multiplied this number by 10%. I mean, yes, obviously there's a 10%, but what does that even mean? What does that mean? They actually tell you that the preferred dividends, you actually take this number and multiply it by 10% to get the number that you use in your equation. So equals 10% of that, which you just take away 1 0 and you get 1081170. 1081170. So this is going to equal this minus this divided by this. And so that should be correct. Like, is this the standard? Yeah. So there. And then this is going to equal this divided by I wish there was a shortcut to change it into a negative number. That'd be really convenient. Like, This is frustrating. I don't care. Just completely ignore the fact that it's not negative. Equals this. And for some reason they ignore preferred dividends when they're talking about a discontinued operation. That's why I couldn't get the question right until like 3 attempts later. And like even the only way I was able to get the question correct is by doing like weird logic that did not involve the thing that I needed to know to actually solve the question. So this is that. So turn number negative in Excel. There's gotta be a good thing. Like, yeah, of course, you can just put a negative sign in front of it, but there's gotta be an easier way. APS. Wait, what? Are you... Changing it to positive, that changes it from a negative into a positive. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's more complicated. That is so... All these methods are so complicated. Just putting a negative sign would have been fine. I'm going to put a negative sign here. And there you go. And then, so net income, EPS, net income. Well, in that case, like, I don't have to do all the extra calculations. I did all the extra calculations before. Wait, how did I get this right originally if I didn't know I was supposed to multiply the preferred dividends by 10%? How did I get that right? How? There's no way I shouldn't have gotten that right originally. Because how? What did I do? What on earth did I do? I don't remember multiplying this by 10%. Hello? I definitely did not multiply that by 10%. So what did I do instead? What did I do? Can I first view all of my previous attempts and see what my number was? Well, that's not like that's going to really help. Oh, I get it. Never mind, it doesn't have anything to do with this. It doesn't have anything to do with the 10% thing. That's not how you do it. All I did was look at this, and I totally looked over this accidentally. So the whole 10% thing that I was going on about was completely wrong. It was completely and utterly wrong. All you have to do is look at this. That's it. Just this number right here. You stupid idiot. Okay. This equals this plus this. And there you go. That should be the answer. 365, negative 0.53, and 3.11. So there you go. Was that the same answer as I got before? 365, 0.53. That's how far I got before. So there you go. Easy. Outside borders. Oh, really? Why did I do that? Stop. There. We're done with that one. So, what's the next question? Man. Like, I feel like that was a waste of time. Well, not exactly, because I had to work through some stuff and I didn't. And I was completely confused and... Okay. Like, I don't think they even explain that in the book. Like, you don't use the preferred dividends in the calculation for discontinued operations. for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me. Why is that the case? Like, if I get it wrong on the test, well, I could message the professor and tell him that for some reason the online thingy said to do it one way, and then the test said to do another way, and that's why I got it wrong. Reported income from continuing operations as this. Oh, this is a great question. Oh. This is so confusing. Okay, question 3. That's why you should do it, because it could be something similar on the test. You just got to be ready to do it on a test. There, now I don't have to type. I can just type 3 instead of all that other stuff. There. 3. So, again, so they need to, did they give you the tax rate? There. Okay. Additional transactions occurred. We must keep track of this. So this is a gain. Their gain net of tax is, okay, here's what. We don't need to calculate the tax on this specifically. Okay, a 20-something loss before taxes as a result of operating the discontinued clothing division during 2017. So that is a discontinued operation. So what we do on the income statement is do literally everything the same, except we must have a discontinued. We must say, instead of income before taxes, we say income. Oh, I forgot how to do the continued operations thing. Oh, now this is why I probably should have studied more. Now this is why. I have to look at it, I'm sorry. This is only a partial. Income from continuing operations before income tax. Yes. And then do income tax, income from continuing operations. Then discontinued operations. Loss on the operation of this, loss on disposal of this. And you have to do it net of tax because it's after the income tax calculation. So you have to calculate tax for both of those to get the answer. Net income. Okay. Stop. Okay, so we have this. Now we have this loss due to a fire. Oh, jeez. Now that's going to be on the income statement, right? That's going to be included in it. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to assume it is. And then if I get it wrong, I'll correct myself. That's a waste of time. Just look at the solution. Do they include the 130? Yes. I saw 130, so that means it's included. You sniffed. Okay, so they purchased this machine. Oh, this is the most annoying thing ever. I remember that this part was so unnecessarily complicated. Like, if this type of question is on the test, I could be screwed because of how long it takes me to figure it out. Like, why would this type of question be on the test anyways? Because it's an actual accounting situation that could happen. Oh, shut up. Okay. You have to correct the bookkeeper's mistake. Like, you literally have to correct their mistake. Like, seriously? This is a part of the assignment? Like, this wasn't even in the textbook. Like how to calculate depreciation of assets. And that wasn't even in the book. That's in just regular old financial accounting, and they just expect you to remember what that is. Now, thankfully, I was able to remember what it was. But that is a weird question to have on this assignment. I mean, thank goodness I'm remembering stuff from like 2 years ago. So, we know what we have to do for that. We have kind of, like, I have to do all this mental gymnastics to fix that error. Changing their method of inventory pricing. Okay, so we will just go through 1 through 6 and talk about make every adjustment to this thing here. So first we will start with what they have listed. Income before adjustments is this. Okay, income from continuing operations. I forgot to spell continuing. Operations before taxes, before adjustments. My God. $2,300,000. There. Now, what we will do is make all the adjustments we need. So first of all, we will have a gain of $110,000. So gain of $110,000. Gain from investments or something. 110. Now what? Now this one we will not do yet. Let's just do all the stuff that we will have to do for the continuing operations. So a fire will be counted towards the continuing operations, right? Oh, I just need to make sure. This is so annoying. Yep, loss from fire. Looks like they include it. They also gain on sale of securities. I said gain from investments, whatever. Gain on sale of securities. Loss from fire is negative negative 130,000. Okay, save. Now we have to make an adjustment for this thing. Listed value of machine or something like that. listed value of machine is, well, we have to calculate it. First of all, we do 290,000 They did not do the salvage value thingy, so they have 3 years of depreciation. So it's going to be 290,000 minus delete. This is so complicated. Like, if this was on a test, it would take me 5 years to do this question. Seriously, come on. I better have enough time to do my test. I better have enough time. I better have enough time. That was funny. Please tell me I have enough time to do this. Testing is testing. So they were gonna take away 29,000 per year. Yearly depreciation used. Listed value of machine 290,000. Total depreciation equals this times 3. This should be more like cost of machine to value of machine. My God, I hate myself. So equals this minus this. So the real amount should be subtract depreciation, subtract salvage. So this equals this minus 35,000, and then yearly depreciation should be equal to this divided by 10. Well, that's so easy. So total depreciation is equal to this times 3. So actual value of machine so equals this minus this. So listed value of machine, actual value of machine, value of machine overstated by adjustment. So the adjustment is going to be that, right? 24,500. Let me just make sure that's correct. Wait, never mind. Wait, never mind. Oh, I did this wrong. You know what I did? I overthought the question. It was completely useless to do all this stuff. All I had to do was yearly depreciation used and yearly depreciation. So the only adjustment I need to make, so basically, they depreciated by this much, but it really should be depreciated by this much. Adjustment should actually be equal to, they did this, it should be this. So they have an expense of, they have way too much expense. There should be less expense, therefore you add a number to it. Oh, everything is stupid. Yes, see, look, it's a positive number. It's a positive number. This. So that yearly depreciation for that year is 35, or the adjustment made is a positive of 3,500. So, therefore, correct depreciation error 3,500. All of that work and all of this work right here that I put under gray is actually incorrect. It's not incorrect, it's just I overdid it, and then this part right here is incorrect. So actually, maybe I should just delete this. I guess this would be the adjustment to... who cares? Dang it. This sucks. This is stupid. This is real life. This is what you'll be doing in real life. Okay, but the problem is they're going to make me do this on a test in 50 minutes, or in 1 hour, while having to do a bunch of other questions. So you think I can do that that quickly? I'm going as fast as I can right now. In real life, you can't rush this stuff anyways. You have to be very careful and make sure you do everything correctly. Okay, number 6, it doesn't matter because it's already been adjusted. 2017, this is a red herring. They love giving you trick questions. This is just a nice trick question that they gave you so that they can make your life miserable. Okay, so that should be equal to the sum of this. And there you go. Save. 2,283,500. 2,283,500. Good for you. Now what do I do? Income tax expense. Okay, so the income tax expense will be equal to what? %, 0.3 times this. Income from continuing operations. I haven't even gotten to chapter 7 yet. My life is a lie. You know what I should do with this? Put a line through all of it. I don't know how to do that, so. Then you do, now I don't know how they write discontinued operations, so I have to look at it again. God dang it. Discontinued operations, loss from this, and then you have your final net income. Man. Alright. So discontinued operations. I already know there's 2 losses, so we're just gonna write loss for both because I don't care. Hate everybody. I mean, I hate myself. Okay. So we have 78,000. And we have whoops, I did it out of order. Who cares? 27,000. Net income. Equals this minus this minus this. Save. Man, I have to make sure these are right. Income. So income tax expense 685,050. 1598450. 1598450. Loss 7827. Hey, oh, come on. They have to. They said this was before tax, so you have to do it net of tax. God! Equals 27,000. You know what? How about we just do 70% of each, because it's 30% tax. 0.7 times, and then 70% of 78,000. So 18,900, 54,600. They calculated the total loss from continued operations. Who cares? I'm not even going to bother. Net income 1524950. 1524950. The next thing is what? That's it. Well, earnings per share. Okay. Right? EPS. So continuing, discontinuing. Okay, what the heck? Net income. Right, that's all 3 I need. Discontinued, loss. They did it for each one specifically? Oh my gosh. Why? Now this one I was able to get right because they didn't have any preferred dividends to worry about. So it was actually very easy to do these. Why do they do this? Gosh. The two separate discontinued operations are separately calculated EPS, net income. Continuing. Equals continuing income from continuing operations divided by, it would be nice if I had just whatever, 500,000. $3.20. Please tell me that's right. Please be right. Yes, okay. Discontinued 1 equals negative this divided by equals negative this divided by equals, and then I'm not even gonna, oh wait, well this one's already here, equals this divided by, so 320, negative 0.04, negative 0.11, 3.05. Look, they didn't even do the solution to the other one. Look, they didn't even do... They didn't even do the whole solution. Anyways, I'm done with those. I'm done with this. I'm done. Oh, that was so annoying. Look how much space that took up. What if I'm not prepared for a test? Okay, statement of comprehensive income. God. Okay. So net sales. Cost of goods sold. Selling and administrative expenses, which is operating expenses. Okay, we will ignore that one for now. Net sales is 1,222,800. Cost of goods sold 734,300. 322,600. That was a funny